Congratulations!
Are you sure about that?
Grind, pain, joy.
Greetings everyone, it's Wildpeasant here and welcome back to the channel. For a long time I had thoughts about ARB, what I wanted to share with you, but I didn't want to address them until I reached top tier. But as you can see, I finally managed to reach BR 13. So as the title says, let's talk about the ARB from a noob perspective. Mainly I'm gonna talk about my own experiences and challenges I faced while grinding for the Su-27. This also the reason recently I uploaded less normal length videos because I was busy grinding. Before I start, a little backstory about me is that I'm a ground guy, not an air mode lover, therefore I had and I still have skill issues. Also I had to learn the whole game mode from almost zero, so I'm below average skill wise. If you are an ARB pro, please listen this with a grain of salt, alright? I played roughly 200 to 300 hours in this mode and I played mostly bombers and strikers because my dogfighting skills were not really helping me to progress in the game. Playing bombers and strikers also felt awful gameplay wise, especially in lower and mid tiers. It felt really tedious because every game started with a 2 to 4 minute long doing nothing, just climbing part, while racing against my own team to reach a base I wanna bomb first. While the enemy interceptors and fighters could easily catch up with me before I could drop my loadout on any target. Not to mention the premium multi-role aircraft which could easily outrun me and bomb every single target from me, leaving me no choice but to die by the hand of interceptors without gaining anything out of my time. It was one of the worst experiences in Warthunder, but at least in GRB bombing is fun and that's what matters. But in short, I didn't really have a good time in ARB. The only reason I grinded aircrafts before were to have the capability to cast in GRB and not because I'm enjoying ARB. Anyway, previously I grinded out the Russian tech tree around rank 4 BR 5.0, but once they announced the Su-27 I just felt I wanna own that bird one day, which gave me some motivation to try ARB more and more often, but I sucked so hard I couldn't really progress. So I gave up. But then one of my friends who I successfully converted from World of Tanks to Warthunder started to play and he pretty soon realized casting in GRB is fucking annoying and it's a pure cancer. So he started to grind his own air tech tree almost immediately. Seeing this I get motivated again, so I started to play ARB with him. He highly recommended me to buy a starter pack which includes a week premium to boost my grinding performance. So for the first time I bought a premium boost for a week, and within a couple of days I was in rank 6 even though I sucked. Then I got my hand on my IL-28 and the method I showed you in my previous video, I cleared out the whole rank 6 quite fast. Also I got my first top tier CAS aircraft, the Su-25. First time I felt, oh my god, I'm so close to the Su-27. But I have no premium anymore, so I tried to grind without it, but it was a fucking nightmare. So my other whale friend advised me to buy a 20-day premium. It's just $7, man, and I was like, alright, it's a price of a ramen, so why not? So I bought it. I spent on Warthunder for the second time because out of frustration. I never had this problem in GRB before. Anyway, I started to grind out my first rank 7 aircraft, the MiG-21 SMT, and I decided to not doing any shortcuts anymore, like doing base bombing only, and actually learn how to play ARB correctly. What I like in ARB and in Warthunder in general, it has a really nice, sometimes hard but also satisfying learning curve to almost everything. The rank you are playing in, the vehicles you are using, the vehicles you are facing, their capabilities, etc, etc. In rank 7 I have to tell you I had the most fun at BR 10.3 with the MiG-21 SMT because I didn't have to deal with those motherfucking F-14s. On the other hand, the stock experience was
fucking diabolical.
Every Russian plane, cause all of them share the same weaknesses. Shitty starter missiles, especially that air-free S, is a fucking joke. It's more like a decoration than an actual weapon. Also the awful radar capabilities, what took me hours to figure out how to use, just to realize the Russian planes radars are just trash and really situational when and how you can use it. So mostly I stick with my IR missiles, which can be easily defeated by a single flare. Also I have to be in really close range to have some chance to hit my target, and even then it manages to hit friendly targets so many times I lost count of it. Like, you had only one job, man, and you fuck it up. So I must tell you, it was a fucking nightmare to play. Of course I had good moments, but overall I was in for the takeoff RP only, and that's it. Rank 7 planes in general felt like I have a fry pan in my hand and fighting snipers in an open field. If I'm close enough, I have some chance to take them out, but most of the time they eliminated me before I could even reach the play zone, which felt quite unfair and unbalanced, but it's just my noob opinion, alright? But overall, the MiG-21 SMT was the best in rank 7. The Su-17 M2 was good for base runs and had some dogfighter missiles on it, which was alright. MiG-21 BIS was good on paper, but I had such a hard time to play it well because BR-11 require totally different approach than 10.3, and I needed dozens of matches to learn that too. The MiG-23 felt like a flying brick, really hard to maneuver. My pilot constantly lost his mind every single maneuver I did. The missile loadout wasn't bad, but almost no flares. Who the fuck put 12 flares to a plane at BR-11, man?
Are you out of your mind?
Then I flew a little bit the Su-17 M4, and then I finally unlocked the Su-27 within 10 days.
It's done.
What I did was I left all the planes bonus RBs for later, so once I unlocked the Su-27 I could just use all that bonus RP at once. So I reached rank 8 quite fast, and I thought it's gonna be different now, because I heard the Su-27 has a long range radar missiles and finally I may have a tool to fight back the US jets. Well, soon I find out the Su-27 radar are also shit and constantly having problems to lock on targets, even tracking them. So I was at ground zero again, learning the whole radar stuff, the missiles, what range, what angle they are good at, and etc, etc. And still to this day I'm still have no clue how to use the Su-27 radar missiles effectively, because I just can't track them. If you have any tips or advices, please let me know in the comment section below, because I need it. But for the first time I enjoyed flying, because I had a beautiful plane I always wanted, and even I couldn't do shit, it was fun to watch how I'm trying to avoid those motherfucking AIM 120s, and I felt happy. So was it worth it to play ARB to unlock the Su-27? Absolutely. Was it fun though? Not at all. I almost lost my sanity. Anyway, still, I had some premium days left, so I didn't stop grinding and went even further. I also found the best method to grind my modifications out, using half CAS and half air build, bombing one base and trying to get a kill with IR missile at close range, because that's what I learned so far in the previous ranks, so I was familiar with the fry pan tactics. Soon after I also unlocked the Su-27 SM, and I already saw a great opportunity in it as a CAS aircraft for top tier. It looks beautiful and it has a badass loadout, not as good as the US but still capable enough. Once again I felt satisfied with my new top tier aircraft, so I started to grind out the MiG-29 and it's still in progress. Conclusion: the ARB is hard to master. Low tiers are boring because it takes too much time to get into the play zone and actually learn how to play the game, but instead a random ARB pro gonna kill you in an instant and you gain nothing out of it, no experience, no fun, no RP, no SL. Mid tier is still quite the same, but slightly faster pace, which is good to not waste your time unnecessarily. High and top tiers are much faster pace, which I personally like, but you need to have a really sharp situational awareness because it's a missile spam mode. And also ARB is felt punishing to play because you have to memorize so many things, so many key bindings. It felt more like working or studying than actually playing a game. The game tutorial doesn't really explain anything, so you have to learn everything through on ARB, GRB and YouTube guides, which I think sucks. ARB overall is just too frustrating to play. But anyway, enough ranting from me today. I'm gonna end this here. What do you think? Do you think ARB is fun? Do you like it? Which rank or BR is your personal favorite? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any advice for me, then let me know. Hit the like button and sub for more. And see you in my next video. Bye!